Dr. Eve here. Hope all is well. Welcome to another Living Well is a Lifestyle vlog. This is what it looks like when you survive the winter and now you outside. Y'all, I am so excited about this weather this weekend, but don't be tricked. Don't be tricked. There's some things you need to do to protect yourself. So, we're going to talk about some things that we're doing here in the garden on the homestead. Super excited about getting ready to continue what's next because your girl had a beautiful, beautiful winter. Okay, so let's take a look at what we doing here on the homestead, y'all. Listen, when I tell you I had a beautiful winter, I had a beautiful winter. You hear me? And we are now getting ready, and I'm going to show you some things that we're going to be doing today. This is all my green leafy vegetables. Not all of them. This is the get up and go garden. This is the mobile garden. This is the one you can put on the truck and keep it trucking, baby. Yes, you can. And every bed in here is mobile. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you survive the winter, baby. Look at that curly kale, all of this kale, all of these beautiful green leafy vegetables that survive because I did not play about covering up my garden. And this is what you get when you be serious. I wasn't playing. I'm not losing my food. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Can you look, we still look, this is broccoli from the winter, okay? Look, let's just take a look cuz baby, we got some peeping out over here, okay? But we about to get the little them little yellow bugs, them little yellow flies. And so we're going to have to start doing some harvesting because I'm getting ready to make some green powder because we're going to plant some more green things, right? We're going to plant some more green things. And these will continue to grow. These will continue to grow as long as I can keep them from bolting, okay? So this is some beautiful stuff. We have prepared our lavender to give us a flourishing community of bees because they absolutely love the bees absolutely love lavender, and I have so much of it. So I am super game, y'all, because winter we survived the winter, and baby, now we getting ready to plant some more. So we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do today. Just wanted to give you a little peep as to how things are doing and growing. Things are bursting at the seams now because it's warming up. And so I'm super excited because it's warming up and we need our vegetables to grow. So I'm putting you on game that things are possible even through the winter, right? This is what's possible even through the winter outside with freezing temperatures, sleet, snow, shine, sleet, ice, everything, right? Because I had to work at it. Did I have to work at it? I sure did. I had to work really hard to salvage and make sure that I maintain my crop. But I did it, and I'm so incredibly proud of myself. And I just really wanted to share it with all of you that this is what's possible. It is possible. Look, y'all, it is green out here. It is so green, and oh my goodness, God favored this garden. You hear me? He really did favor this here garden. And look at our cabbage back here. Look at them. Whew. God, I thank you. Father, I thank you. They're getting ready to form into nice heads. Oh my goodness, we're going to have some nice cabbage. Oh my goodness, I have never been successful with cabbage, y'all. Never. I have never had a successful cabbage. But your girl doing it this year, and I'm super excited. This was covered all winter. I covered them, came out when it was time, when I could, and gave them some fertilizer even in the winter time. My got some new babies over there, some red cabbage, some spinach over there. My asparagus hasn't come through yet, but it's coming. I know it's coming. And your girl planted a lot of trees this year. So a lot of trees, a lot of patches, and a lot of things are about to bloom. So we're super excited about what happened here on the homestead for this winter. And now we got all these amazing trees that are about to bloom, and I'm so excited. The peaches, the cherries, the plums, all look at that. The leaves are coming in. I'm so excited. super excited about the garden. So let's talk about what we're doing today. Listen, I know that one of the things that I do and I do well, I think about the season, right? This season, okay, we're getting ready to get a fake spring, okay? What's going to happen with all of these buds and things that are blooming is those who have sinus issues are going to have a hard time because it's about to be pollen season, right? They about to, these leaves are about to, throw pollen everywhere. So to all my friends out there, to all my friends out there, keep your keep your covering nearby. And the reason why I say that is because there are some things that you might need to put up under some cover. And the reason why is because of the pollen, right? Like not your fruits and vegetables, but like your materials, your buckets, your things you work with. You gotta get the things done that need to be done that won't have you digging so much because of the pollen. The pollen will irritate you. And so I think it's really important to begin to think about uh, what needs to be done so that you can minimize your human contact with the pollen. Now, the bees, they love it. They need it. They need all the pollen. We need them to get all the pollen. We need them to live here. We need them to thrive, right? But we humans need to be able to uh, make it past the pollen season, right? So I say to you, keep your coverings nearby. You may want to cover up your barrels that will have a lot of pollen, your tables, your chairs, things like that that will, you know, actually induce work because when that pollen begins, you're going to have to then go and clean all that pollen off. So it's important to think about that, number one. Number two, we are out here today. We are getting ready to plant. I've already started actually planting my strawberries in my green stalk. So I've got three of them, and I've decided that they're going to be shade gardens, patio gardens. And I went and had to get some more strawberries because I didn't have enough. Because as you know, I had strawberries in a bed over there. But I took all of my strawberries up. Number one, I'm 63 years old, so I'm always conscious about, how I have to maneuver in the garden, right? And so I think about what I must do to navigate, to, not have to bend so much. But I'm learning though, because I gotta go. I gotta learn how to squat like the Japanese women, so that they live a long time, right? They live a long time, and I need to. I'm working on that squat thing. So like when I'm in the garden, I squat versus standing and bending my back. So I'm excited about that. But let's stay on the strawberry journey. We are looking at the green stalk. We already started potting it. This is the green stalk for my strawberries. My green stalks will have separate vegetables in each. And if I decide, I might want, if I think that one of them needs a companion, then I will put a companion with it. Like this, strawberries can go well with spinach, go very well with spinach. And because it's in this area in the backside, I can actually put spinach in this pocket with it, because strawberries will go ahead and bloom, but then they will stop bearing fruit. But you got some that are ever bearing, and you have some that are June. I have some that are June bearing, then I have some that are ever bearing. And so the one thing that I wanted to do was to have more everbearing. So this one has All Star June bearing strawberry. This is a variety that grows here in our area. The strawberry is considered a June bearing strawberry, and it usually blooms all of it at one time, right? Normally in May in our area. It's a sweet strawberry with good disease resistance. So that was the goal when I went to the nursery, was what I need to know, what grows well here, what has the least resistance, right? But what I noticed was it was mixed with this one, which is the Albion Everbearing strawberry, which is Albion is a day neutral strawberry which produces over a longer period of time. Albion is a new variety from California, bursting with sweetness, resistant to verticillium, wilt, and crown rot. So that's good, right? So you have to look for what's good in your area. So in our garden, we are planting the June bearing, and we're also going to be planting the Albion as well because we want fruit to be consistent. So, but these crowns are already in, so I'm going to plant these next 3 rows. I have a row down the bottom, but I'm not going to, I think not going to put anything at the bottom. If I do, it's going to be onions because I don't want a berry vine growing that low. So I'm not going to put it that low. Another thing I did was this is my original strawberry patch, not original, but my strawberry patch from last year. So, and this was just made out of a ladder. They did really well. Did really well through the winter. So I plugged in a couple of the Albion Everlastings here, Everbearing here, and here, and here. We had a couple of crowns left, and so we're going to leave those and we just couple them with some new ones. But this was just made out of a bunk bed ladder and Dollar Tree pots. And I put holes in the bottom so that they could, get good drainage. So today we're going to go ahead and we're going to pot up the rest of these so you can see, and then we'll talk a little bit about what else we have to do in the garden. And I'm actually going to position you. Look at this. Look what I found. I found me a holder. This I'm going to position you in the holder while I talk with you and plant these berries. Look at that, y'all. Can see y'all well, right? Let's come on. So we have these three levels, or 3.5 really, because no, 2.5 because two. So I gotta fill these three. All right. So again, we are doing when you are planting these, you never want to bury the crown. So the most important thing is these have nice roots on them too. I want you to see these roots. Really nice roots on them. A really nice soil. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to just pot these up. They really do have a lot good soil of their own. So I'm just going to sit it down in there, and we're going to put some of our soil around it. So I'm going to take some of this out, sweep it out, and put so that I can get my berries in there and leave them undisturbed. And then I'm going to position the soil around it so that I just give it some good old soil around it, but leave it in its soil because the soil was actually very loose, good soil. So listen, these are such great berries. Let me just show y'all something. These berries already have berries on them. Look at that. So let me push y'all back some so y'all can see what I'm doing here. All right, let's hope this doesn't fall. This is nice. Okay, so hold on. It's a little lopsided. All right. All right, there we go. So we have berries on these already. So again, it's time to get them in. And these are, like I said, these are the Albion Everbearing. So good root systems, good root systems. And we just want to go ahead and leave this crown up. You don't want the crown buried too deep, and get them in here. So I'm just going to take some soil out. You know what I actually need? I actually need something to put this soil in. Maybe I'll just put it up here. All right. Then I'm going to slide that on in there. And then I'm going to grab my soil and fill in the back end. Fill in the back end. Nice position for the strawberry. And yeah, get her planted up. Everybody, get this planted up. This is my strawberry green stalk. So I won't have to bend and find strawberries on the ground. That is not my thing, okay? Because these are either grow on the ground. You can grow them in a bed, but I'm not crawling on the ground to get no strawberries. We just not doing that, okay? All right. So there we go. We got her in. We got her in. She's already soiled wet. Have some nice moisture because I wet the soil. But we're going to go ahead and wrap that up. We're going to go ahead and do the strawberries and a couple other things that I wanted to show you before I say goodbye for the day, because I've got work to do and I want to make sure that I get this work done. So we saw the strawberries. This is what I was telling you yesterday, that we have to um, be mindful of the things, of some of the things that we have got to get done, and this is busy work. So again, this is my strawberry tower. I'm planting Albion everbearing out of California, the sweetest, but everbearing and resistant to reticulum and other pests. So very excited about watching these grow in the container this year. Got two containers actually, my one I made last year and this green stalk. So I'm super excited about that. We're also going to be taking some of our herbs out of these and putting them in bigger pots, so they have their own exclusive pot. So this is oregano. So I'm going to put it in its own exclusive pot, so that it can continue to thrive and grow, and I'll know how to water it. Some things have different, sometimes I noticed in the past what I had been doing was I would group things together like my herbs, but no matter what you are planting, they have particular habitats. They have particular habitats where they thrive best. And I think it's important that we don't put everything together, but that we think about what we're planting together to assure that we're not, killing you know, making them die, on our own. So or they're not the subject of our own user error, right? I guess that's the right word. Subject of our own user error. So that is one thing that I'm going to be doing today, finishing up my strawberries, finishing up this tower. I'm also going to be finish planting out my box here. That's another thing. I did fill these other two, and these are not, I haven't decided what's going to go here yet. I'm measuring the sun to see just how much sun they're going to get, because usually I have an umbrella on the patio, but this year I might not have an umbrella on the patio. I was thinking about letting my grapes run all the way across. So that may give, I don't know. I just don't know, because this is also got three greenhouses in here. We also have three greenhouses right here. One greenhouse, two, and three. So we got three little small greenhouses out here as well. So there's a lot going on in this busy little garden of mine, and just trying to make some good decisions. And the other thing that I have to get started on today is this bed that I put up, the bed that I made, and I still haven't filled. So I'm doing a couple things a day, because I've had a back sprain of some kind, and because I fell a couple weeks ago, and I think I just sprained my back. But it's feeling a lot better. It's feeling a lot better, but I'm taking my time. And that's really what it's all about, y'all. It's just taking your time. Fertilizing. That's the other thing. So I have those three things. It's going to be beautiful today. I'm going to take my time and get some of the busy things done that I don't want to be out here doing when the pollen just is everywhere. Because definitely I have a lot of trees It's going to be pollen. There's going to be pollen coming from every direction. Cherry trees. I live in a very forest type area with a lot of trees, and so not a forest, but I live in a very forestry urban area with a lot of trees. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, and I will come back and show you all what we got done. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this short video because it's about get the work done over here. And so I will come back and show you what we finished. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions and want to see more content like this, let me know what it is that you want to learn about because I do experiment a lot. I do have a lot going on the homestead, and I don't just try. I try to learn and succeed. My garden is proof. It produces fruit. I mean, look, it's in the fruit, y'all. It's in the fruit. This is my winter garden, and this is the fruit. This is the fruit of my labor. This is the fruit of my winter garden. All right. When you stay on it, refuse to give up, you're going to figure it out and you're going to have good food. To all of my mature in age women, mature in mind women, and those who want to lead their homes with good food, strong economies, strong built-in economies, this is for you. This is for you if you don't want to be a product of disease or chronic illness, those things that your parents suffer with. This is for you if you don't want to be told you got pre-diabetes. This is for you if you don't want to struggle with hypertension. This is for you because this is God's food. This is God's food, and I have been a subject of a hypertensive episode, and I'm here to teach that living well is a lifestyle without disease. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy what you see. And I am here to make content to help you to teach what I'm doing alongside my experience so that we can all be well together, right? We can all be well together. All right, y'all. This is Dr. Eve, your local researcher and homesteader, and I am excited to always share what's going on on my homestead experience and my journey to living well. Have the most amazing day, and whatever you do, don't let anything get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. And until next time, bye for now.